Hello everyone, it's Crystal. I hope everyone is doing well, having a relaxing Sunday afternoon. Today is Sunday, January 3rd, 2021. It's the first Sunday of the new year. Is everyone still celebrating the new year? You're taking it down, relaxing? I have been relaxing and reorganizing my creative space. I've been doing that. I've been preparing for it since the end of December. I started it Friday afternoon. Going to do a little every day. And once I'm done, I'll show you my finished product. I have some storage pieces coming from Amazon. And once that storage unit comes, I think I'm going to be in a good place because I had fabric everywhere. I had a box of fabric that I forgot I even bought because I folded my fabric on comic book boards, and I was just moving a box and I looked at the box and said, oh my goodness, there is fabric in this box. And there was a lot of it. So that didn't help me with my demeanor. It took me 6 hours over the course. I did two-hour sessions. I told myself that after 2 hours I need to stop because it's a lot of folding and walking back and forth. So I did that 3 times and I was done because I didn't want to have to do it anymore. But I'm moving on to another area of my craft room, sewing room, home office, all of the above. So that is my big project for January. So today, I need to make a few announcements just to remind folks because tomorrow is the end of this catalog. The August to December mini catalog, the year-end closeout. There's a sale that's going on now. That ends tomorrow. And anything that you may want from this catalog, tomorrow is your last chance. Whether it's on sale or not, tomorrow is the absolute deadline. Tomorrow, January 4th. So I just want to remind everyone, this is the catalog that is retiring. There are some items that are on sale, 50% off, 50% off, 40% off, 30% off. And then some items are going to carry over to future catalogs. Some items are retiring, going away forever. If you have a list and you can't do everything on your list, I did a video where I walk through this entire catalog page by page and I tell you what's retiring, what's on sale, and what's carrying over. So if you need to make a list to put the carrying over items separate for later, check out that video so that you can shop from a position of knowledge. But I just wanted to remind everyone about this catalog retiring. I mentioned this on Friday during our live, Facebook Live. The Little Love Boxes add-on for the January 2021 Paper Pumpkin. That is available, at least it was available January 1st. I bought 2 add-ons. These add-ons go quickly. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can purchase this add-on. If you were thinking about becoming a Paper Pumpkin subscriber for January and you like this add-on, you need to subscribe first, then purchase the add-on. The add-on includes 20 printed mini boxes and 24 die cuts and labels. The item number is 156842 and the add-on is $8 for each. And they're only available while supplies last. Reminder, save the date. I'm doing a card making workshop on Friday, January 29th, 2021. 6 o'clock in the evening, the workshop begins. If you are a member of my email list, you will get an email on Tuesday morning, January 5th, with all the details about the workshop. Everyone who is subscribed to my email list will have at least a 24-hour head start on people that I share this information with on social media. There are benefits to registering early, so I wanted to offer that benefit to people who are on my email list. So if you're not on my email list, make sure you join my email list before Tuesday, January 5th. But preferably do it tomorrow. I've already scheduled the email to go out. It's going out early in the morning on Tuesday. So if you want a head start and the chance to be an early bird for the workshop, join my email list. So those are our announcements. So we are doing the Sweet Strawberry Bundle. This bundle is in the January to June 2021 mini catalog. I call that catalog the JJ21 for short. I know I'm going to be referring to it a lot in the next few months. JJ21. This bundle comes with a punch. This is the punch. There's a strawberry. There's the top of the strawberry. There's a leaf and there's a flower. And there's also photopolymer stamp set. There are 16 stamps in this set. That was so sweet of you. Hello there. Just for you. Thank you. Happy birthday, you sweet thing. And then there's two-step stamping for the strawberry, the topper, the leaf, and the flower. And then there's a large bunch of leaves right here with some smaller flowers. These are my extras. And this is what the stamps look like. I did a video earlier this week when I did the JJ21 preview. I did the daily Facebook Lives. There is a Sale-a-bration bundle that coordinates with this bundle. This bundle will be for sale beginning Tuesday. The Sale-a-bration item that I featured a few days ago is a stamp set. It's called Berry Blessings. It's a stamp set and it's designer series paper. The Berry Blessings bundle is free during Sale-a-bration. It's free with a $100 purchase. So you can have this, what you buy, you can earn the Berry Blessings bundle, and it can all work together. Because if you remember, when I did the Berry Blessings Sale-a-bration bundle, I used this stamp set because this strawberry will punch out some of the strawberries on that designer series paper. So something to keep in mind when you're shopping, if you want to maximize your dollars in terms of earning free products. If you buy this as part of your regular purchase and you reach $100, choosing the Berry Blessings free Sale-a-bration bundle is a good option. So if you recall, this is the Berry Blessings bundle that you can get for free with the purchase of a $100 order. I went through a few days ago. I'm going to refer you back to that video about how I use this bundle. This is the free bundle, and I incorporated this because I knew that this punch would work with it. So just a reminder, this is free Sale-a-bration. Stamp set and the designer series paper. I used some of this designer series paper in one of my projects today, just so you can see how everything can work together. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. So let's start with our first card. Well, no, first I'm going to, you see, in here I did the legend. So I can, my legends for my berries a few days ago for that video. I did the legend for the berries and the legend for my blueberries. My red berries, strawberries, raspberries, legend for my blueberries, and a legend for my leaves, so I can see the color combinations that coordinate with this designer series paper. I did the same thing for this leaf right here and this leaf right here. The topper for the strawberry and that leaf. And I'm going to keep that legend with the stamp set, and I'll probably keep this paper with the stamp set as well, since it all coordinates. So first I did this, and I did the toppers also, but I punched out the toppers with the punch, so I don't have a sheet like this to show you, but I did the same process. With two-step stamping, you have the outline and then you have the body. So there are 3 greens that coordinate with the paper that the designer series paper I just showed you. So I did shaded spruce outline, granny apple green outline, and a garden green outline. And for the body, I did shaded spruce, granny apple green, garden green. And I did all 9 combinations. And then the star means I like that combination. I'll use it for a project. And then this I'll probably use as well. And I use this also in one of the cards we're going to do together today. So whenever you get a new stamp set and there's two-step stamping and you have a pack of designer series paper that coordinates with that stamp set, I highly suggest you do a legend so that when it's time to make some projects, you can crank them out relatively quickly. So here is our first card. This is Poppy Parade cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is Whisper White cardstock, 4 by 5 1/4. And I use the subtle 3D embossing folder. It's thick, see, that's why it's called 3D. It's thick, and it has a subtle design, these lines, so you can put your paper in this way, or you can put your paper in vertically or horizontally, depending on how you want the lines to go on your project. So for this, since I'm doing my card in landscape, I have my lines going horizontally. So Whisper White cardstock, subtle 3D embossing folder, lines are going horizontally, and my cardstock is 4 by 5 1/4. Then I took the Hippo and Friends dies. I used the largest die for the Poppy Parade layer. I used the second to largest die for the Whisper White layer. And the sentiment is stamped in Poppy Parade. And then this, my little ladybug, that is the ladybug trinket that is in the JJ21 catalog. And then this entire sentiment is on dimensionals. And then I did my two-step stamping for my strawberry. For the outline, I did from the stamp pad to the paper, but for the body of the strawberry, this I stamped off. So I did from the ink pad to a scrap paper, and then to my cardstock. So just to let the pits of the strawberry, let them be more prominent, since that's the direct stamping. And then for my leaf, this is the garden green outline with the granny apple green body of the leaf. And I And then there's my topper. My topper is shaded spruce outline and shaded spruce body. And I cut out all 3 pieces, the strawberry, the topper, and the leaf with the punch. So that's a thank you card. And the inside of the card, Whisper White cardstock, 4 by 5 1/4. That was so sweet of you. That is stamped in Poppy Parade. And then there's another strawberry Poppy Parade outline. The body is stamped off, also Poppy Parade. And then the 2 steps for the top of the strawberry, the outline and the body, shaded spruce. Quick card, quick thank you card. When I get a new stamp set, new punch, I do, when I'm playing around with it, see, I stamp a lot of extras, cut out a lot of extras. So when it's time to make a card, I don't have to start from scratch. I have a lot of pieces here. Like I have the thank yous. I have just for you. And I use, this is the Stitch Shapes dies I use for this. Coupled with just for yous. Happy birthday, you sweet thing. That was so sweet of you. Happy birthday again. And then I have some strawberries. Like this is I stamped off twice for this strawberry. I wanted to see how it looks. So I might combine that with that strawberry. This is from the Designer Series paper. So I have a lot of options if I have another card to make and I want to use this strawberry theme. I have some toppers as well. This is cut from shaded spruce cardstock. So I like to, when I'm playing around and learning a new stamp set or a punch or dies, I like to make extras because I never know when I may need a card. And I may need one quickly so I can put it in the mail. So here are our pieces. This is our sentiment from the front. I've already layered it. Here's some dimensionals. These are our ladybug trinkets. There are 20 in the pack. Let's see if I can open this. There we go. And then that's the ladybug. And I used a mini glue dot. I put a glue dot on the actual paper, and then I put a glue dot inside of here so that the 2 glue dots could adhere together. I found that that's the best way to add the ladybug to our paper. And I have my strawberries ready, cut out, leaves, everything cut out. I've already attached the top of the strawberry to the strawberry. There's our leaf. And here's our card. Our card base. The inside of the card. I start with the inside, and this is the embossed layer. And for this particular embossing folder, you can go either way. This is the front. On the embossing folder where it says Stampin' Up, if you put your paper in, this is what you get on the top. This is what you get on the bottom. So they're both similar. So you can use either side. So let's start with the inside of our card. If you like strawberries, then this is the perfect stamp set. Spring is coming, summer is coming. You can show your appreciation to folks by using this strawberry stamp set. So that's the inside. Once again, Poppy Parade, and Shaded Spruce. So for the outside, since this is an embossed piece of cardstock, I'm going to do all 4 sides, and I'm going to do both diagonals to make sure the adhesive gets in and the cardstock will lay flat. Sometimes when you emboss your paper, once you take your paper, your cardstock out of the embossing folder, it doesn't lay flat, so you have to force it to lay flat. So that's why I add that extra diagonal for embossed cardstock. So thank you. Put this on dimensionals. I keep a steady supply of dimensionals. I think I ordered them at least once a month. So I'm going to put this on the lower right corner like I did the first time. Right there. And for the strawberries, I did 2 flat and then 1 in the middle I put on dimensionals. So I put the flat ones down first. I'll do that one first. And I just tuck it a little bit under where the sentiment is. Second strawberry. Put it on an angle. And this topper, strawberry topper, it's attached to the strawberry with adhesive. I didn't do any mini glue dots. I believe it, no, I did use a mini glue dot right here in the middle. So this, I'm gonna put that in the middle, this leaf. Put it on this side underneath the sentiment, and then this strawberry goes on dimensionals. Just 3 dimensionals. 1 on the bottom and 1 on each hump here. And then I'll get my take your pick tool. First, I need to pick up a mini glue dot. Use the pointy end. Get a mini glue dot. And then I'll put that on my paper. And then I'll get a ladybug. Take it out. Grab another glue dot and put that glue dot inside the ladybug. And then I'll put the ladybug on top of this glue dot. And then press. Just hold it for a second, make sure it adheres, and you are good to go. So that's the secret. A glue dot on the paper and a glue dot inside the body. And I'll take my bone folder and crease my card. And there's our card. I didn't do any envelopes because you may be aware that the paper mill that sells Whisper White, that makes Whisper White for Stampin' Up, has gone out of business. So Whisper White cardstock is going to, Whisper White products are going to be replaced by Basic White. However, Basic White is not available yet. So I'm being frugal with my envelopes until I know that Basic White is available for me to purchase. So here is our second card. They have a Granny Apple Green cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is the designer series paper from the Berry Blessings bundle, the free Sale-a-bration bundle. So if you have your eye on it, this is one way that you can use the Berry Blessings designer series paper with the sweet strawberry stamp set and the punch. So this designer series paper is 4 by 5 1/4, and this is a directional print. Sometimes it's hard to see, but the strawberries are hanging down, so just be mindful if you do get this paper as a Sale-a-bration item, be mindful when you cut it for your projects. This is Whisper White cardstock. Hello there. I'm using the second from the smallest stitch shapes die. Hello there is in Poppy Parade, Whisper White cardstock. And this is Pacific Point, and this is in the 3rd size for the stitch shapes oval. Open up your card, and it says thank you on Whisper White cardstock layer, 4 by 5 1/4. And there's my strawberry again, Poppy Parade, shaded spruce. So this is another way to say thank you. It's a quick card. If you don't have a die cutting machine, you could make this layer, instead of making it an oval, you can make it a rectangle. And it doesn't have to be 2 layers, it could just be 1. If you have a whole, a puncher that punches out whole circles, different shapes, different size circles, you could use that to layer. You could just have 1 layer. And this hello, the Pacific Point is adhered to the designer series paper, but the Whisper White is on dimensionals. So, quick card. I try to show quick projects because I know we are all pressed for time. Even I work from home, but I still have a busy, stressful job. So if I need to send out a card, you know, after working all day, being on the phone, being on Zoom, etc., I just want to knock the cards out. So I'm just giving people the some ideas about how they can do that as well. Here are our pieces. It's only 4 pieces with the card base. Thank you. Goes on the inside. And it goes together quickly. If you have pretty designer series paper, you can make the designer series paper speak for you in the card. That can be your pop of color. That can be your design. You don't have to be a professor of design in order to make pretty projects. So there's the inside of our card. Thank you. And then you have plenty of space to write a personal message. And this is the opposite side of those abstract strawberries. We have some leaves here. this is the correct orientation. As you see, the strawberries are hanging down like that's a branch of the leaves. So always check twice. And then the blue, the Pacific Point. That in the lower right corner. And I need dimensionals for hello there. That is our second card. You could also do the ladybug on the Designer Series paper. You can put it on the one of the berries. And I'll take my bone folder and then I'll crease my card. So that is our second card. Fix my crease here. There we go. So that's our second card. Quick, hello there, thank you. And I have another project. You've seen this project before, but I wanted to just highlight the Sale-a-bration labels dies. These Sale-a-bration labels dies, it's item number 153570. It's in this catalog, so this expires tomorrow, January 4th. The reason I want to highlight these dies is because these dies are 50% off, $17.50. I have it marked. I don't have it marked. Here they are. They are on page 58 of the catalog. Regularly $35, but they are half price, and this is a good deal. So I wanted to show what you could do with them. There are 5 dies, and this is the shape. This is the smallest die. It's 2 inches, I believe. 1 3/4 inches. And I cut out, this is a Hershey Nuggets treat bag. I've made many of those recently. I made a lot in the fall to send out, when I sent out catalogs back in the fall after my workshop. I sent a pack of these. These are Hershey Nuggets. I use Designer Series paper to cover the nuggets. This is a piece of cardstock that I use as a carrier. These are 2-inch wide cellophane bags. And I use this, I have a topper I usually make with this. The topper is usually a square, 2.5-inch square. But I wanted to see how this looks with the Hershey Nuggets treats as a topper, because I plan to send some out next month, February. So since I was playing with it, and I know that it's going to be gone tomorrow, I wanted to share it with you just in case you were considering getting this set of dies. There are 15 dies in this set. So this particular die, cut this out, and if you wanted something a little bigger, or you could use this if you want it for this project or another project. But this is, if you do a lot of three-dimensional, if you do a lot of treats, you give out presents that are chocolate, other kind of treats, other food treats, this is a great topper for your cellophane bag. So I wanted to just mention that you need a die cutting machine in order to use this. So if you have a die cutting machine and you give out sweets, I highly recommend this die set. So this is the second from smallest, makes this size, and I had that was sweet. That was so sweet of you. That was from me playing around with the stamp set and cutting out. So I had that extra, and I had these chocolates because I used them previously just to show a mini pizza box, to show how much a mini pizza box can hold. So once again, if that's your thing, you give out sweets, you want this die set. So just to recap, tomorrow, January 4th, is the last day for this catalog. These are our projects for today. We have our 2 cards, the one I did as a sample and the one we did together. And then we have our treat toppers, which I highly recommend if you are a sweet lover and you like to share your sweets. If you have any questions about the January to June 2021 mini catalog or Sale-a-bration, feel free to contact me. If you are planning to purchase something from those catalogs starting January 5th, please use the current host code RPWZV6TV, and everyone who purchases from me and uses the host code, that person will be entered into a prize drawing for January. The host code is optional. You don't have to use it. If you have questions about how to use it, first visit interwovencreationsbycrystal.com/store. I go over specific detailed instructions about the host code and how to use it and when to use it. If you still have questions, feel free to contact me. This is our last Sunday Funday before the catalog launches, and I know that a lot of people, I've heard a lot of buzz, a lot of customers are really excited about the catalog. They've made their lists. Some people are planning to stay up until midnight Mountain Time on January 5th. I don't plan to do that. I mean, one of the benefits of being a demonstrator is the pre-order. So I pre-ordered what I wanted. They do limit us in terms of the number of things we can pre-order, but I've ordered most of the items I've wanted. I do have a few things I want to get, but I can wait till Friday. I don't need to do it on Tuesday. So if you have questions, please contact me. I don't want you to miss out on any of the items that will be available in the new catalog. I would appreciate it if you use the host code. Please join my email list so that you know about my workshop. It will be a lot of fun. There are perks to being the early bird. Thank you for watching. Continue to enjoy a quiet Sunday afternoon, and happy crafting.